What's going on, everybody? BrewerVisuals here. So it is a new knife day. I'm going to do a no BS unboxing of this awesome Knafs knife that I have. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I want to talk about Knafs a little bit first, and then we'll get into it afterwards. So Knafs is a really cool company. If you've never heard of them before, the founder, Ben, created them in 2018. Now, the funny thing is he started this brand in his garage. They ended up going full-time in about 2022. And have been making knives ever since. Their most popular knife is the Lander because of its innovation. And I personally just got a couple Landers in, and I'm really intrigued to test them out. I'm going to do an unboxing for those as well, but today I want to focus on this fixed blade here. Now, me saying fixed blade, a lot of you that know Knafs already may already know what this is because this is actually their first fixed blade they've ever done. So let's explore the box a little bit. There's some cool stuff on here. I'll let you stop and read it for a second, or maybe I'll read it out loud. I haven't decided yet. But, so USA made, Knafs.com, Utah. Hey, I'm from there, Knafs. just saying. Anyway, so I won't read it out loud for you. If you want to read that, pause and wait a second. Okay. I did kind of open this up already just to get an idea of like what I'm getting into. That's why the sticker's kind of coming up here. So that's me, not them. To the moon, amigos. Oh man, Ben has an amazing personality. I would love to meet him in person someday. All right, and there it is. But we're gonna wait. Let's see what's hidden under here. So you got a nice sticker. That's really cool. Okay, that's what the knife looks like, by the way. Okay, what's this? Oh, that's really cool. I want you guys look at that. There you go. That's how the Lulu is designed. That is really cool. That is such a good idea. And then the Scandi grind. I'll talk on that here in a second. Limited lifetime warranty. Knives are tools. Screwdrivers, hammers, and pry bars are also tools. Knives are not those tools. That's absolutely correct. Okay, and then we got an empty bag here. I'm not quite sure what that's for, but I won't pay any mind to it. Then a Knafs sticker. Anything under this cardboard? Nope, that's it. Okay. So, that's what comes in the box. You get a sticker. You get to actually learn about the knife, which I think is actually really cool. I'm super excited to talk about this. So I don't own many fixed blades. I don't pick up fixed blades often. They are something that I kind of want to get into, which is kind of why I picked up this knife, to be honest. And I just wanted to know truly, where Knafs is coming from and why they're so popular. I've held it in my hand for a very, very short amount of time, so it's not like I'm super familiar with this knife. Again, I just wanted to see, what it was, how it felt, see if it's something that I actually, liked. And from what I felt so far, yeah, it's sweet. You have a nice Kydex sheath here that looks like it is reversible for either belt carry or scout carry. Super cool and really convenient. I would prefer to carry my knives in scout carry personally, so being able to reverse that is really cool. You also have a little belt loop here, or not a belt loop, but like a lanyard hole for your knife. So if you want to tie it to your bag instead, you can. And then obviously you have your actual belt loop here, right? They don't give you a designated spot to push it off, but these ramps here are perfect for that. I'll angle it this way so you can see better. These ramps are perfect there for that. You can kind of just pop it off. So here you go. This is the Knafs Lulu. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of like compact knives, but this one looks compact, and it is compact. It's 6.75 inches long, so it's compact. The thing is, though, look at how wide that handle is. So yeah, it's a smaller knife, but it really feels the hand strictly because they put this belly here on the handle, right? The handles are micarta with, I believe, I could be wrong here, I'm just going to assume, probably G10 liners on the inside, which is really awesome. It is MagnaCut blade steel. If you don't know, MagnaCut is really good for its corrosion resistance, its toughness, and edge retention. So putting MagnaCut on something like this is absolutely amazing. And then the grind they put on this MagnaCut is absolutely insane. So this is called, as we read on the paper, the Scandi grind. Now, the Scandi grind is this little shiny bit here, right? The whole point of that grind is to strengthen the actual edge itself, right? Because when you're in the woods, if you're camping or something like that, and you're chopping wood with it, maybe you shouldn't do that, but you can. And say you're making kindling for your fire, or whatever it may be. A lot of knives you're going to develop, a rolled or chipped edge. The Scandi grind specifically helps so that doesn't happen. This is my first actual Scandi grind. I have been super interested in the grind itself, and so it is really cool to actually own one. It's kind of weird. It is a little mirror polished, so as you can see, it picks up fingerprints really easy. Not a big deal though. I mean, this is meant to be a work knife, right? So why do we care about fingerprints? I just like my knives looking nice. Don't judge me. They put a 17-degree edge on this, which normally would shock me because when I sharpen fixed blades personally, I sharpen them at like 30 degrees to make sure that the edge is as tough as possible. But having the Scandi grind on there, you can have it be a lot more slicey because it's going to be a lot more reinforced because of this grind. Now, I am very intrigued with the Scandi grind and it being Magna Cut and it being 17 degrees. I want to see how sharp this is out of the box. So we got a little white piece of paper here. Obviously, paper isn't the best example, but it's the best example I got, so bear with me. Oh, yeah. Wow. That's a good edge out of the box. That's a really good edge out of the box. Let me clean this up really quick. Yeah, this thing is sweet. I missed a piece. I highly recommend this to anybody who likes to go camping or wants a smaller pocket EDC, or maybe something to put on your hip, or maybe in the front of your legs. It's great. Truthfully, it is. I like how they do. For one, I like how you can change these scales if you so choose. They put really easy hardware on there, just flatheads. And then they give you a little lanyard hole here. So, which obviously is still accessible when the knife is sheathed. I almost stabbed myself. That would have been really bad. They also have some nice texturing or jimping up here. It definitely helps lock it in place. It's not super aggressive, but it's deeper and sharper on the top. So when you press down on your thumb, it's not going anywhere. Yeah, I highly recommend this. This knife specifically is coming in at about $230. I have some good news for you though. If you don't want to pay that much, I do have an affiliate link with Knafs. I will put down in my description, down below, down here. So if you want to pick up this Knafs Lulu or any of their other products, feel free to go click on my link. Save you a little bit of money. I think it's like 10% off. You won't be disappointed. I think everyone should own one of these. I mean, it's so simple yet so amazing, in my opinion. I am super excited to actually carry this. Like I said, I don't carry fixed blades every day. I'm very intrigued to actually carry this and, for one, get a genuine opinion on fixed blades, and for two, get a genuine opinion on Knafs. But so far, I mean, the fit and finish feels amazing. I believe this was manufactured by White River Knives, right? Is that correct? Let me make sure. I don't want to be wrong. I'm sure I saw that somewhere. Oh well, doesn't matter. But it's all manufactured here in the USA. So if you also chase USA-made knives or prefer USA-made knives because they're held to a higher standard, here you go. Here you go. This is absolutely a one-of-a-kind in the EDC community. It feels really good. You won't be disappointed carrying this. Go take a look at one. They also have a different colorway. If you don't like the tan micarta and stone-washed blade, they also have a DLC, I believe it's DLC coated, and green micarta handles instead. So you can kind of change the colorway. That gives it more of a foresty look. But if you want something that you just want to carry every day, you might really like this micarta and stone-washed finish. But that is the Knafs Lulu. Absolutely amazing. Can't wait to carry it. I will be doing a no BS review as well on this in a couple days. These are just my first thoughts of the Lulu, so give me a couple days to carry it, and then I'll come back and we'll talk about it. But make sure to like my video, make sure to subscribe. Go check out Knafs. He has his own YouTube channel, and they're so fun to watch. Go follow me on my other socials, BrewerVisuals on TikTok and Instagram. TikTok, I've been posting some of my photos, Instagram is primarily where I post my photos. TikTok, I'm mainly just posting like my carries of the day. You know, we're showing off a knife. You know, just rotating it, opening it. You know, showing you what it looks like. So if you go check out soon enough, you might see this one on my Instagram. So thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to try this out. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about it, what your opinions are on this Knafs Lulu, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.